Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow angels of delusion, Zenless Zone Zero, awaiters. I am still sick, but we have more reactions to do. Now, granted, I'm honestly pretty surprised about this one, I'll be real. Recently, as I'm going to pull up here on the screen for us, we recently reacted to one Angels of Delusion video, which is Redreaming Angel, which I'll be honest, has actually grown on me to the point where I tried to add it to my playlist on Spotify, but it was not on Spotify yet, which made me tear up. But I'm just really shocked that we're actually getting Angels of Delusion drip marketing before the actual live stream. Now, usually what Hoyo would do is, they would say on the live stream, they would introduce the characters, they would tease the drip marketing that we're going to get, and then we would get it. But this is not just one, but two videos now, both being EPs, surprisingly enough, but also unsurprisingly enough because they are musicians, right? They're idols. It's all going to be music themed. We're getting two EPs before the live stream, and I'm like, God motherfucking damn. But here we are, so we're going to react to it, we're going to see how it is, and as always, we're going to see if I'm going to add it to my playlist. But a couple things to note. Number one, again, like I said, I was sick, so excuse the coughing and the sniffling, but I'm pretty much over the worst of it. But number two, and the main thing I wanted to also say, which was mentioned in my comments before, which I 100% agree with, Angels of Delusion is like a nice breakaway, almost a re-going back to Season 1 of Zenless, aka non-China stuff. I didn't fully realize it, because they are kind of Chinese, especially with the third one's name that I'm forgetting right now, but it's the one that's coming out later. Not Arya, not Suna, the one after them, the one with the black hair, but it really feels like almost a return to like non-Chinese stuff, which everyone knows if you watch me, I absolutely love. But aside from that, I mean, there's really not much else to say except, the Angels have been hyped up for a while. I'm assuming the music is going to be definitely kind of like cyber popish, kind of like the last one, but we'll see. Maybe they have a lot more range than I thought. And aside from that, let's just take a look at them. I'm really scared too because, like, unless you're extremely lucky, you have to pick and choose what you want to get. Now, thankfully, I've been extremely lucky, but I'm really debating whether or not to skip them. And the more and more I see them, or at least, the leaks of them, quote unquote, aka just the titles, the more I'm seeing like they are putting more and more quality into these characters because allegedly the Angels have like idol animations together and they just work very well together. And also allegedly they're bringing back Anomaly at least momentarily, but we'll see about that. Anyway, let's take a look. Let's see how this shit is. Also, let me make sure the quality is good. All right, let's go. Hopefully they can cure my sickness physically, not mentally. I don't think anyone could do that. Turn heartbeats into tempo. Oh! I was gonna say, the art looks very unique. It almost looks like a lazy style art that you would find on, like, Imgur back in the day. This almost reminds me of, like, those, like, fan-made, like, Miku songs in a way. This looks really interesting. One thing I will say was the weakest part for me for the last one was the lyrics, the way they sounded. It sounded too, like, little girl cutesy. So this one is definitely a different style, too. The art is so, like, indie. I kind of like it, though. It really, really reminds me of, like, Miku songs, man. It's crazy. It's so different from the last one. I can't tell if this is Chinese or not. Dude, the art is reminding me so much of like fan animation. It almost looks like a little dark, like a little somber. It's so weird. It's like faded colors and everything. It's not like bright like I usually expect from Zenless. Oh my god, that outfit's so cute. Is she going through writer's block? What's going on? Oh, damn. Kobe. R.I.P. Like, it's so rough. The animation's so rough, but I'm like enamored with it. Again, it looks so old school, and I keep saying that, but it does. It sounds Chinese. Oh god, you saw her eyes? This almost reminds me, okay, low-key of like an anime ending or something. Wow. I'm trying to piece together whatever lore I can from the visuals. Oh shit! There's Arya! No robot version though. I wonder if we're gonna get a third EP. Because what happens when they try and sell the third one? Because it's gonna be both of them, and then the third one coming out a different patch. I think. Imagine they'd release all three of them at the same time. That'd be crazy. I don't think they're gonna do that though. Oh shit. Did she get enlightened? Does she know what she's gonna make now with this song? Oh shit, their feet are out! Is she visualizing the music? Why does that shit look so real? Dude, she's like literally having an enlightenment. She's getting an epiphany right now. Oh! This is such a weird vibe. Even the lyrics, too, like... Huh. Wow. Oh my god, she's crying. Huh. Wow, she fell asleep working. Oh god. Wow. Oh, look, they're so playful. Dude, I love the angel theme. Angel, space, knights. I love all those themes. Wow. Oh, they made it pink. Damn. How hard is Hoyo pushing this shit? Okay, so I'll be honest, I really hope my sick addled mind can like say this properly and accurately to convey my thoughts here. This was really interesting. So, at first I wasn't banging with the song, I'll be honest, right? I don't think it's a bad song, but I was like, it's not really my style, but the more I was listening to it, the more I'm just reminded of like, and I mean this in a good way. I'm reminded of like teen angst. Like edgy, not necessarily cringy. It's not too cringy, it's a little cringy, but again, not in a bad way, weirdly enough. Where it's like it really reminds me of like 2010, maybe 2008, like emo goth type music, where it's like, people would listen to this shit in like middle school, high school and pretend to be sad. It'd be like a weird vibe. Like it really again reminds me of like an old school vibe. Even the art. I'm trying my hardest to remember the artist or the musician that this reminds me of. They make actually, ironically enough, Hatsune Miku songs, right? I don't know if it's exactly the same art because their art is like very like weird and kind of dark and twisted too. But like, I think his name is Kikuo. Oh my god, is that the name? Give me one moment. I know this is very unprofessional, but don't blame me. I'm sick. Yeah, I think it is Kikuo. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, it is Kikuo. Let me look him up. Hopefully this isn't copyrighted. Yeah, Kikuo. This is the type of art and kind of the type of music it reminds me of. Ignore like the real life stuff, but like this type of art right here, if I could get it up on screen, like that type of art right there is almost kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like it's so weird. It really reminds me of like very rough, indie, edgy, angsty, kind of sad, kind of like not rock, but I don't know the specific name of the genre, but I hope people understand what I'm talking about. This is such a far cry from the last video. Originally, I was going to say the last video I liked better, and overall I did, besides the lyrics, besides the way the vocals sounded. But this one, I have no issue with the vocals, and I'm going to be honest, it's growing on me, similar to the last one, very quickly. I'm honestly so shocked and very impressed with how different it was. Like, it was again like kind of sad but kind of happy, very almost somber in a way. It's like a mix. the art is just so rough, but that's the style and I love it. Honestly, this thing really, really impressed me on growing me very quickly. I really like this one. Whether I'll add it to my playlist, we'll see, but I really like the vibe. It's like an old school, angsty, sad, emo vibe, but in a good way. With some happiness too. I'm just very shocked they went this route. Wow. I thought we were gonna get like another pop song or something. But still very, very good. Very surprising, very shocking. I'm shaping up to really like this. And the Angels of Delusion. More and more, it might push me to spend in that thank you event, which is really a give us more money event, but we'll see. The Angels might get me, man. I might fall victim to number one, gotcha, but to number two, idols. Anyway, though, that's going to be it for me in the reaction. I hope everyone enjoy. Tell me what you think of the song, the style, anything. And if you want to see more of me, watch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. I'm going to go continue being sick. Eee! Eee!